free college basketball picks. This is action here for Tuesday, November 29th. Tony T here with our college basketball pick show here for Tuesday action. We have 8 games. Before we get into just a couple of things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free college basketball picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NBA, we have NFL, college football, NHL, World Cup, and more. It's a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, give us that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. Get signed up to some of our long-term passes. Our hot cappers have been up here, like Collins has been red hot, Mindy as well. Nick has been hot. Ramon has, again, put up some fantastic numbers. I've been doing well in NFL college football over the past 30 days. Click the links. Get signed up to our long-term passes. You'll find our premium picks here at the center of the page here, as well as our best bets. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. And you'll see best bets up on the board, $15 premium picks. Each capper can designate one of their picks as a $15 premium pick. And of course, we do have our long-term 3-packs for you as well. Our pick ticker is located in the center of the screen here. Individual picks sold a la carte at a la carte you can purchase. And our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Then the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. We are looking for cappers, so you can apply over at Tony's Picks. And our podcast, available on all major platforms. Tony's Picks is the podcast. Every pick in podcast form, every show in podcast form. Just search Tony's Picks in your favorite platform. Let's get this one started. Baylor versus Marquette college basketball pick here for Tuesday. Baylor enters at 5-1, coming off a 29-point home win at McNeese State. They have a 5-point win on a neutral court to UCLA and lost by 7 to an experienced Virginia team on a neutral. Baylor sits second in the nation in offensive efficiency. They're making 38% from three, 63% inside. But on defense, they are giving up nearly 38% from three and 46% inside, which is 108th in the nation. Marquette 5-2, losing both games against power conference schools. True Road lost by 5 at a pretty good Purdue team, and then by 3 on a neutral court to Mississippi State. Strength for this Golden Eagles team is around the bucket, where they convert 59% and hold teams to 45. Good 3-point defensive team that rebounds. First True Road game for this Bears team that lacks overall experience. Play here will be Marquette plus 6.5. Virginia versus Michigan college basketball pick. This one goes off here on Tuesday. Virginia perfect 5-0 with a notable 7-point win here to Baylor and by 9 to Illinois on a neutral court. This is a very experienced Cavaliers team that sits 5th in the nation in offensive efficiency. They're making 45% from 3 and hit 53% around the bucket. They secure the basketball, force turnovers on defense. Cavaliers 14th in defensive efficiency. Michigan 5-1 on the year. A notable 25-point loss on a neutral court to Arizona State. Wolverines have struggled against a weak schedule with offensive rebounding and 3-point shooting. They don't force turnovers on defense, but it's pretty great with ball security. Wolverines lack experience and they don't use much of their bench. We'll back the experience with the Cavaliers in this true road game. Play here, Virginia -4. Penn State versus Clemson college basketball pick. This one is on Tuesday. Penn State 6-1. Their lone game against a power conference school. They lost 61-59 to Virginia Tech. That was on a neutral. The Lions have struggled on the offensive glass, but are a good 3-point shooting team at nearly 43% and hold opponents at 29% from beyond the arc. And they have also been very effective with interior defense. The Lions have some most experienced players of any team in college basketball. Clemson 5-2 with a 2-point true road loss at South Carolina. They played Iowa tough on a neutral court, losing 74-71. Tigers hitting 38% from 3. They make their free throws. A strong scoring team and defending around the bucket. First true road game for the Nittany Lions. Play here, Virginia Tech -1. Missouri versus Wichita State college basketball pick. This one goes off here on Tuesday. Missouri enters play with a 7-0 record, never leaving their home court. There's not even a notable win on their team, beating a team no better than 156 power rated, beating Penn by 7. This is an experienced Tigers team, but lacks size. They are 16th in the nation in offensive efficiency behind strong rebounding, 3-point shooting, and 64% shooting around the bucket. Wichita State 4-2 with a home loss to Alcorn State by 9 and by 4 to San Francisco. These were on neutral courts. They do have a notable true road win at Richmond, 56-53. Shockers struggle hitting threes at 26%, but strong on the defensive end, holding teams at 27% from three and 42% inside. With only one returning starter, many transfers filled that Missouri roster. For first-year head coach Dennis Gates, who comes over from Cleveland State, Shockers defend and play slow. Tigers played a fast tempo but faced their biggest test in their first true road game. Will bank on Wichita State to defend and control tempo on their home court play here. Missouri and Wichita State under 144. Wake Forest versus Wisconsin college basketball pick. This one goes off here on Tuesday. Wake Forest 6-1 on the year with an overtime loss on a neutral court at Loyola Marymount. Their biggest test was at home where they beat Georgia 81-71. Demon Deacons have size and experience. They hit 37% from three, shoot well inside, above average defensively. Wisconsin 5-1 with a 1-point overtime defeat to Kansas on a neutral court. They do have notable wins on a neutral court to USC, Stanford, and Dayton. Badgers have defended well, sitting 11th in efficiency. Badgers secure the basketball and convert 35% from three. They have been weak scoring around the bucket. This is a Badgers team that's third. This is the third true home game here for the Badgers, and they'll be carried by their defense here. This is a team with size. First true road game for Wake Forest. Play here, Wisconsin -5.5. Syracuse versus Illinois college basketball pick. This one here is on Tuesday. Syracuse 3-3, coming off a 1-point home loss to Bryant. Their other losses came to Colgate at home by 12 and to St. John's on a neutral court by 7 in overtime. This is an inexperienced Orange team that has struggled on the offensive glass and with three-point defense. Illinois 5-1 with a neutral court loss to a very good Virginia team on a neutral court by 9. They have a notable win on a neutral to UCLA by 9. This is a very good offensive team, hitting 38% from the floor, from three, and 62% around the bucket. Even better on defense, as the final line sit 19th in the nation in efficiency, holding opponents to 28% from three, 42% shooting inside. Strong on the defensive glass. First true road game for Syracuse. To play here will be Illinois -12. Maryland versus Louisville college basketball pick. This one here Tuesday. This is the first true road game for the Terrapins. They're 6-0 with a notable 18-point win on a neutral court in Miami and by 28 to St. Louis on a neutral. Terrapins shooting well here, 61% inside, strong rebounding on the offensive glass. Their weakness is three-point shooting at 31%. Louisville 0-6, home losses by 1 to Bellarmine, Wright State, and Appalachian State. They lost all three of their games in Maui last week by 19 or greater points. They turned the ball over at a high rate, shoot only 30% from three, 45% inside. Weak defending around the bucket. Cardinals have size but inexperience. The positive thing to say about Louisville is they hit about 45% from the field and 34% from three at home. Home sitting will help the Cardinals remain somewhat competitive here, just enough to cover the play here. Louisville +13.5. UC Irvine versus San Diego State college basketball pick. This one goes off here on Tuesday. Anteaters sit at 6-1 on the year. True road loss at Pepperdine by 9. They do have a road win by 13 at a down Oregon team. Irvine, a team that shoots the threes well at 41%, but struggles to make shots inside, sitting 340th in the nation with 2-point shooting at 42%. They've defended well around the bucket, holding teams to 24% from three, 43% from 2-point distance. San Diego State sits at 4-2, dropping games in Maui to Arizona by 17 and to Arkansas by 4 in overtime. They did beat Ohio State 88-77 to open this tournament in Maui and has a true road win at Stanford by 12. The schedule's been tough to open the year. They even beat BYU by 7 at home. Aztecs have defended the perimeter well and connect on 52% inside. San Diego State, 36th in the nation in offensive efficiency, 15th on the defensive side, and this is facing the 8th toughest schedule in the nation. Play here at San Diego State -11.5. All right, that was our college basketball pick show here for action on Tuesday. Make sure to like, subscribe, set notifications. Give us that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. And visit TonySpace.com for our best bets today. Our live shows continue here on our channel. We'll have NBA coming up soon. And, of course, our morning show with Mindy and Ramon, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Tony T. Talk to you guys a little bit later.